In this video, I'll be explaining this FCE reading called In at the Deep End. Yeah, deep like profundo. The deep end refers to, usually refers to a swimming pool. So, for example, a swimming pool is like this. This is the water on top. This is the deep end. And this is the shallow end, ¿no? Donde puedes como pisar bien y aquí donde pues no alcanzas la parte de abajo del agua. De la parte de abajo de la piscina, sorry. So Lewis Pugh wants to conquistar some of the most inhospitable, no se puede vivir ahí, dangerous places in the world in his own unique way by swimming through them. Quiere atravesar esos lugares nadando. Okay, so the first question that we have is, as a child, de niño, his ambition was to be, ¿qué quería ser de niño? Okay, so pause the video now and try to find the answer. So it says, brought up on a diet of stories, criado con una dieta de cuentos, de leyendas sobre Ernest Shackleton, Captain Cook, and Sir Edmund Hillary, Lewis Pugh's childhood dreams were filled, se llenaron los sueños, with heroes, groundbreaking expeditions. Expeditions como viajes, groundbreaking, que fueron los primeros en descubrirlo, y eran de múltiples héroes, okay, to the poles, Australia, and Mount Everest. The son of a Royal Navy officer, o sea, él era hijo de un Navy officer, Pugh was 17 before he learned to swim, o sea, empezó a nadar cuando tenía 17, but he took to it literally like a duck to water. Took to it como que tuvo mucho talento natural para eso. Yeah, literal como un duck con pato en el agua. Yeah, that's a saying in English. A duck to water is like, you know, es muy natural, ¿no? Tiene mucha capacidad natural para esa actividad. Okay. And from then on, the future law student, más adelante se volvió estudiante de leyes, de derecho, decided he would combine, iba a combinar su pasión por la aventura with his other love, su otro amor, que es la natación. Just 1 month after his first lesson, apenas un mes después, Pugh decided to do something normally reserved for experienced athletes. O sea, es algo que regularmente solamente lo hacen los atletas muy experimentados. The 5-mile crossing from Robben Island to Cape Town, ¿no? O sea, un lugar donde se nada de un lado para otro, in water of 16 degrees centigrade. Yeah. Okay. So as a child, so let's see. I don't think it really mentioned much about what he actually wanted to be as a child. His childhood dreams were filled with expeditions to the pole. So a sailor, a lawyer, I guess an explorer will be the best one. Yeah, because the people in this one are the explorers. These are examples here to the poles, Mount Everest and stuff like that. So yeah, maybe it's not quite so obvious, but I guess you can kind of read between the lines a little bit. Okay, so why did he make travel a priority? ¿Por qué fue una prioridad el viajar? Okay, so pause the video and see if you can find the answer. So let's have a look then. It says 20 years ago, a large chunk, una gran parte of the world's waters, del agua en el mundo, had not been swum. Nadie había nadado en esas partes. So Pugh decided that the same time as studying maritime law, ¿no? Es una leyes del océano, he'd spend as much time as he could going around the world, ¿no? Pues eso es lo mismo. Si vas a pasar el mayor tiempo posible haciendo una cosa, pues esa cosa es una prioridad para ti. To collect firsts, o sea, ser el primero en bla, 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 ¿no? So, in that case, si estamos hablando de collect firsts, es ser el primero y pues vas a lograr cosas que nunca habías hecho, okay? O nunca nadie se había hecho, mejor dicho. Okay, so that's the end of or that's at least the answer for number 2. So we know that the answer for number 3 has to be after that, okay? So we're just going to draw a line here, yeah, because the answers will always be in the same order as the text, okay? So this one should be quite easy because we're talking about 2005, you know? And as you can see here, we've got 2005, okay? So that's kind of like a big help. So pause the video and try to find the correct answer, okay? All right, so we'll just check this for the vocabulary. Some of these achievements, logros, are impressive because of their distance, la distancia, like the longest cold water swim, so con agua fría de 204 kilómetros, the ford in Norway, Noruega. Others would make anyone tremble, temblar de miedo. Swimming around the southernmost tip, el punto más sureño of Africa in shark-infested water, yeah? Con agua y tiburones. But each challenge has to be greater, tiene que ser superior a la anterior, ¿no? Tiene que ser más extremo, okay? So, what was so extraordinary about 2005? ¿Cuál fue el logro y por qué fue extraordinario? Pues in August 2005, he made worldwide headlines, ¿no? Fue en la portada de varias revistas alrededor del mundo, when ignoring the threat of polar bears, como que no le dio mucha importancia a la amenaza de polar bears. He broke the world record for the most northern swim, yeah? Como que la natación más hacia el norte del planeta, as he plunged into, se sumergió in near frozen, esas aguas como a punto de congelarse, of the Arctic near the North Pole, and swam for a kilometer. Yeah. Okay, so, y luego dice 4 months later, entonces todavía estamos en 2005, posiblemente. Now, August, September, October, November. Yep, December, we're still in 2005, so we're still in this kind of the range of this answer. He went on to do the same thing, yeah, hizo lo mismo, pero en el punto más sureño del Antarctic. This time there were icebergs around. The water was at freezing point, a punto de congelarse, and it was snowing. So he broke the world record for the fastest cold water swim. Pues no habla de su velocidad realmente. Weather conditions, yeah, I guess so. He was the first person to swim so near both. Yeah, that's the answer right there. Okay. He's the only human ever to dare swim near polar bears. No, it's this is like because he did it in the North Pole and the South Pole. Okay. All right. So let's move on then. So what is so unusual about him? So if you like, guys, pause the video now and try to answer question 4. All right. The first dive, so dive means like echarse en clavado, in Antarctica was an unforgettable, inolvidable experience. You get a terrible headache, dolor de cabeza, and you're breathing. La respiración se acelera and you can't control it. Then the skin gets terribly burned, muy quemada la piel. After 5 or 10 minutes, you start losing the feelings, pierde la sensación, la sensibilidad en los dedos y los dedos del pie, known as the polar bear, because of his ability to swim in temperatures that él es capaz de nadar en temperaturas which physiologically should be impossible. O sea, eso según la ciencia es imposible para el ser humano. Like seals, focas, and polar bears that live in these freezing conditions. Pew has to insulate his body by putting on 15 kilos. Sube 15 kilos de peso before a swim para que tenga más grasa, ¿no? En el cuerpo y así aguanta. However, it is his unique, es único, ability to raise, levantar su core body temperature, la temperatura del cuerpo interior, by as much as 2 degrees. Lo puede elevar hasta 2 grados más in anticipation, esperando the water by power of his mind, con la mente, that has made him. Es eso, ¿no? His ability to warm himself up, yes, this one. Putting on weight, pues eso no es nada inusual. He has the skin, no no es la piel. He has trained his body, no es por entrenamiento, dice que es por la mente. Okay, right, so that's that done then. Let's go back to the previous page and we'll get the last two questions, which are questions 5 and 6. And then we will move on. Okay. So medical phenomenon, that was question 4. Okay. So I'm going to put question 5 here. Pause the video and try to answer it. Excuse me. So what motivates him? So, o sea, ¿cuál es su motivación? It is incredible enough, it's increíble, that anyone would choose to put themselves through the experience. O sea, que alguien se sometería a eso, put yourself through it, o sea, someterte a eso, por tu propia voluntad. The experience it does, especially as, to raise the game, para hacerlo más intenso, he only wears swimming trunks, ¿no? Como ese calzoncillo chiquito para nadar. A cap, ¿no? El gorro, and goggles, o sea, no se pone como un wetsuit y otras cosas para protegerse del frío, ¿no? So what drives him, ¿no? O sea, ¿qué es lo que lo conduce a hacer eso? ¿Qué es lo que lo lleva, lo motiva a hacer eso? Sometimes we set boundaries for ourselves, ¿ya? Nos autoimponemos límites. Or, even worse, peor aún, we allow others to do so. Permitimos que otras personas nos impongan esos límites. In many cases, these boundaries are just in our mind, una cuestión totalmente mental, and need to be pushed away. Hay que empujarlos, ¿ya? Deshacernos de esos boundaries. If you get frightened, si te asustan los sharks and things like that, it will paralyze you, te va a paralizar. Yeah. You have to do maths problems or think about something else, yeah? Pensar en otra cosa, hacer matemáticas en la mente, ¿no? Otherwise, de otra forma, you will fail. He insists that everyone, que todo mundo, however, is ordinary. And todo mundo es ordinario, ¿no? Is capable of extraordinary things. Que todo mundo es capaz de casi lo que sea. All right. So his determination, well, that could be it. His love of, no dice eso. His obsession, no dice eso. His fascination, no, nada de eso. His determination, o sea, él tiene como muchas ganas de hacer lo que pareciera imposible. Okay. And then we've got 6. So obviously 6 is going to be in the final paragraph. So pause the video now and try to find the best answer. So it says, what do we learn about him from the last paragraph? Okay, well, swimming down the Thames, that's el Támesis, ¿no? El río más grande de Londres, might seem a little tame, un poco leve, un poco tranquilo, no tan extremo in comparison, until you realize that this was the full length of the river. ¿Ya? O sea, todo el río, ¿ya? De extremo a extremo. 325 kilometers in 21 days. In a heat wave, y hubo una ola de calor. He used this as a publicity opportunity, ¿no? Fue una oportunidad para hacer mucha promoción, mucho marketing, mucha publicidad, for a concern very close to his heart, algo que tiene muy cerca del corazón, algo que es muy importante para él a nivel personal. To educate, educar a los passers-by, los transeúntes, about ways of preventing global warming, prevenir el calentamiento global. He remains tight-lipped, no dice nada, tight-lipped. Tiene los labios muy cerrados, muy apretados. About future plans, no dice qué va a hacer en el futuro. It may be that I'll quit the aquatic world for a change. Igual y abandono el mundo acuático, el mundo del agua, he told us. But trust me, confía en mí. No matter what I do, haga lo que sea que haga, haga lo que haga, it'll be something that no one has seen before, algo que nunca nadie jamás ha visto. All right, so the last paragraph. He no longer feels, no, pues eso no tiene caso porque sí siente la necesidad de beat world records. He is putting all his energy, maybe, he feels that he has achieved all he wants. Well, maybe as well. He is not prepared to say, sí, eso es. He is not prepared to say. Entonces, ahí están poniendo a prueba si sabes lo que significa tight-lipped. Yeah, he's not prepared to say. O sea, no va a revelar lo que va a decir. Okay, well, I hope this information was useful, guys.